So before I get started here tonight on the video, I need to win that. Okay, this is a little bit of a different video. I'm going to show off my resculpt of the Trick or Treat Studios book that I've done, but before I get to that, I really want to show you guys something here. A few things that I have and that are available to anybody who wants them. And I'm a very fond person of stickers. Now, what I'm going to show you is stickers that were given to me by friends of mine. Number one is Beth Rose. Now, Beth Rose does a really good Evil Dead 1 Linda. And if you want one of her stickers, let me know and I'll have you contact her. Very good stuff. Sticker Mule. Love you guys. Also, you have the Deadite Slayer. The Deadite Slayer is online. This was on my toolbox. I did take this off so I can put this in my collection of stickers. And if you want one of these, she has a YouTube channel. Definitely check her out. Also, you have Haystack Chainsaws. This is the guy who's going to take my job from me, guaranteed. And he also has this one right here, the Helllight. He made some really cool stuff, and you'll find out pretty soon about that. And if you want one of the classic Brett's Groovy Chainsaw stickers, let me know. Just get a hold of me on Facebook at either Brett's Groovy Chainsaws or the Knights of Samaria. So, without further ado, let's take a look at this Totes Necronomicon. Okay, so if we're going to do this right, we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to do an unboxing again. And I've lost my voice on a project I really can't talk about, and I'm finally done with worrying about it ruining my voice. So my voice is a little squeaky, so when I start talking, I really get to be like a Chris Farley type sound. It's like, oh, look, it's, wait for it. Imagine it's Christmas morning, and you come downstairs, and you think Santa came down, and the cookies and milk, they're gone. And you unwrap that box, and you go, oh man, it looks like Christmas morning. And you unwrap this. Thanks, Santa. I got myself an Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn, done by Brett's Groovy Chainsaws and Trick or Treat Studios, Necronomicon. Oh man. Yeah, anyways, so you unwrap it. So, there's a two-part of this video. It's gonna be on this video. Anyways, so this is not the original Totes. This is the one that I resculpted. If you know me on Instagram or on Facebook, you will know that you've seen photos of this, but I actually took down the glossiness of this book because it was way too glossy and it made it look too dirty. So that Christmas morning, you pop it open and then you pull it out. You put that down and man, you just look at this book and you're like, oh my gosh, it looks like Evil Dead 2. So what I did is I resculpted all this, you guys know this, and the back. Now, as you can see, I did put my ear on the back. This is my ear, and the whole thing's repainted. Everything's knocked down. And if you guys want to take a closer look, let's do that. But you know what's nice about doing this, doing the book, other than chainsaws, is, you know, I don't mind doing the chainsaws, but I get tired of hearing the questions of, you know, does your chainsaw light up? Does your chainsaw work? Does your chainsaw
pass the fucking potatoes?
So let's take a closer look at this book. Before I get started, if you notice here how shaky I am and how I put a picture up talking about my dirty door handle, that's from my dog. So if you ever wonder about my dirty door handle, Mrs. Groovy says, it's a dirty door handle. You need to clean that. I ain't got time for that shit. So I put a sign up saying, yes, my dirty shop door. Anywho, let's get to the book. Now, if you've seen this on Facebook or Instagram, you will notice it was, you know, with the light and stuff, it looked pretty shiny. I knocked a lot of the sheen down from the glossiness because it was way too dark in person. I mean, it would not photograph correctly or film correctly in person. So I had to knock all that down, actually do a lot of repaints to it. So I used a lot of burnt siennas and stuff like that, and a lot of mixing and all that fun shit. So this is a complete resculpt of what Totes did. And also, actually, I contacted Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan digs it. So yeah, that's a first. Usually he never says that about an Evil Dead 2 book. So everybody else who wanted his approval, you can suck my ass because I got that shit. So eat my butt. Not really eat my butt. My butt's not big enough to eat. So you may want to have an appetizer first. Anywho, so if you notice, there's a lot of melting down here with the pores and stuff like that. I did talk about this on Facebook. This is my ear. That is my ear. You can actually see inside of it. If you hold the book and you're looking at the face, it feels like you're touching a real ear. You can see the melts down from the ear. One reason why I did a lot of the holes and the melted pores here is because that's a hairline. Down the hair, all the way down. So you would have a lot of hair follicles and a lot of pores. Same with what Tom did with the front up here. Now, yeah, so I like how it's coming out. Like I said, the pages are burnt. They may be replaced by Mr. Gothman Triple X Gothman Triple X. I'm still debating on that. I really think I want to, but I want to make sure the book is in good condition to get sent out for that process. If it's not, then I have to do it in-house. And I'll talk to him about that in a future endeavor. Thanks for honking your horn. Appreciate that. Doing a video. Thanks. Anywho, so we're back to the book. And yeah, so there it is. I really like it. And yeah, there it is. So there it is. This is a preview of my book. My Evil Dead 2 book, resculpted to what Tom Sullivan did, as close as possible. A lot of people, they've asked me, they go, hey, are you going to do the 2013 Necronomicon?
No, thanks.
Are you sure you're not going to do the Necronomicon?
No, thanks.
Come on, man. You got to do the Necronomicon.
Yeah, no, thanks.
But don't you worry, Mr. Hamilton. I do respect your opinions on the 2013 Evil Dead movie, and also I have a video coming up on how to justify how that book is a true Necronomicon. So stay tuned for that.
That's not a bad idea.
So if you've been watching this video and waiting for this part, this is the part where I get very truthful and an experience that I had. Now, with my Evil Dead 2 Necronomicon, which I contacted Tom Sullivan digs it, which he was never known to give a thumbs up on anything. He liked it. I made his day. That's a huge compliment. Thank you, Tom Sullivan. Without you, Evil Dead wouldn't be what it is today. So, a friend of mine, Ryan Lewis, good friend of mine, he suggested that I would go on the Trick or Treat Studios fan page on Facebook. So I got on there and I was accepted as a member, and I posted a photo of my book. And in the explanation, I did put down it was originally a Totes book and that it couldn't have been done without them as well. And no response, nothing. I waited about a good couple hours. I'm like, what? This thing looks great. Great photo, great everything. And then I got back on the site and saw there was like 5 or 6 other posts above that with like 40 or 50 likes on it. And all it is like, all it was repaints of masks. Just masks they bought and people just blackwashing shit and saying, oh, here's the mask. And it kind of bugged me a little bit because that's a skill to have. But I spent months and months on doing something. I expect better out of people. I expect them, if they're gonna go that, they're gonna run the gauntlet. You run that fucking gauntlet. You do your shit. You do it right. You don't cut corners. You make it happen. And I respect the fuck out of that. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't like people who cut corners. I don't like that. I don't dislike people, but I don't like their process of cutting corners. So on my own post on that Facebook page, I put down there, I was like, what, do I need to blackwash a mask to have somebody like my shit? And so what happened is, this guy, what was his name?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
That really doesn't matter. So he starts putting my book down, calling it a brown piece of crap and a bunch of other stuff, and just, we're running the gauntlet back and forth in the comments on my own post. I didn't post it generally on the big post. It was on my post. And we're running the gauntlet, and he's calling me a kid and shit. Well, apparently, he's not smart enough to look me up on Facebook, which I looked him up on Facebook. And the only thing I saw was mask repaints, and that's all I saw. And he's like, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. And I'm like, who are you?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
You know, so that pissed me off. That made me mad. But he shut his damn mouth after that. He must have looked me up and finally found out I know what the fuck I'm doing. What was his name again?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what his name was. Because he's like, oh, you know who the fuck you're talking to? I'm like, dude, and everybody, I'm gonna tell you this, you gotta stay humble with what you do, but every once in a while, you gotta throw that fucking card out and be like, this is who the fuck I am, and this is what I do. Respect that. And every once in a while, you have to throw that out there because there's a bunch of douchebags who want to downplay you. Also, Trick or Treat Studios, I've tagged them in a bunch of stuff. I gave them the option of taking my book cover, which is more accurate to Evil Dead 2, to make multiple copies of the cover so they can make new book covers. And never got a response. And also, if you tag somebody usually on Instagram, your photo ends up in their background or their sliding photo deal, whatever people tag them. My photos never show up. Mine are just deleted. So here's the deal, Trick or Treat Studios. If you're listening, if you can hear what I'm saying, if you want to make that cover, if you want the Evil Dead community to have that book cover, contact me. I am over trying to impress you. I'm done trying to be nice, and I'm done with that. And all I want to do is to have the Evil Dead community to have that opportunity to have that book cover, because I don't have the time to make copies and copies and latex copies of that. I don't. But I want the Evil Dead community to get an accurate, very accurate Evil Dead 2 book. So, you know, a friend told me, he goes, Totes, you know, if you do something better than them, they kind of try to bury you, and they buried somebody else. But guess what, Totes? You're not going to bury me. I'm the last motherfucker you can deal with. I'm the last guy that you think you can bury, because it ain't going to fucking happen. I will come at you right now. This is it. Because the next time we talk, you never know. You never know where I'm going to be. You might be here, I might be here. Or I might be here. You never fucking know. You never know. But I'm done. I'm over it. I'm done dealing with your shitty fans. Not all of them. Just that guy so far. What was his name again?
It doesn't matter what your name is.
I really hope I didn't hurt his feelings.
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Well, anyways. So if Trick or Treat Studios wants to do a cover of that, they have to contact me. I really want the Evil Dead community to have the opportunity to have that cover. And that's really what I wanted to say. And you know what? I'm in the mood. Let me read from the book. Give me just a minute. Let me slide over here real fast. I got a little lip here. I got this soft pad where I rest my feet whenever I'm doing videos or building. So I'm going to read from the book since I can decipher it. We're going to go to, no, I don't like that page. It has a little pornography in it, I guess. You know, they talk about titties and shit. Where's it at? Oh, it's this page right here. Klaatu Verata. What's that word?
What does your sign say anyway? It doesn't matter what your sign says.
Guess it really doesn't matter. Well, I hope you guys like my book. I hope you guys like this video. Until next time. Also, if you guys want stickers, contact those people I talked about in the beginning of this video. If you don't remember, rewatch it again. Until next time, you guys stay groovy.
Yeah.